Hello everyone and welcome to my video on how hard these X populations are to handle in the Outlast Trials. So, oh yeah, and keep in mind that this is my personal opinion, so my rankings may not match yours. So, let's begin with Pitcher. Now, Pitcher is interesting because he'll just throw a Molotov at you and you'll just burn. But you can just easily run away and just wait until he respawns, so he's not really that much of a threat. Just, keep away from him, and also, he can see you a bit more with his Molotov, so that's a thing to keep in mind. So I'm gonna just put him C tier for now. Just he would be B tier, but he despawns, so he's C tier. Next up is the neutral grunt. This is the one who doesn't really do anything unless you bother him. I call them scratchies because they scratch a lot, but they don't really do anything. They just kind of sit in one area and then just don't bother them. They won't hurt you. They will sometimes be in annoying areas like near the carousel, but that's about it. Just don't go near them, you're good. Franco. This pains me to say, but I think he's the weakest prime asset out of all of them because he shoots you and his gun doesn't really do a lot of damage. So other than that, he just works like a standard not expop, a prime asset. But the one thing that always gets me about Franco is his traps. So for that, I'm gonna put him B tier, just because his traps are really, really good. They get me more than he does, and if it wasn't for his traps, I would put him at C tier. Okay, the Crest twins. Okay, so they can look both ways, so you can't really sneak behind them. You gotta like hide in a hiding spot, and they'll throw tonics at you, and it'll make you throw up, which is really disgusting. Other than that, they're a solid. They're an A tier. I think they have a lot of um things going on with them, like good things for them to help them get you. But the one thing that makes them weak is that they're really loud. I mean, all of them are like make noise a lot, but they just yap so much, and its meat stall is very loud. So that's the only thing bad about them, and that's why I'm giving them an A tier. Um, Henrietta Jaeger. She is an S tier. Okay, once you hear the noise of her spawning in, you want to know who she's after as soon as she spawns in, because if you know who she's after, then you'll know not to loop her and play Ring Around the Rosie with her until she despawns, of course. And you cannot hide from her. She will pick you up and instantly kill you. And you cannot throw throwables at her. She just eats them. So for those reasons, I'm putting her at S tier. You cannot really do anything against her besides wait for her to despawn. Coil. Coil. Coil is... I'm gonna say Coil's an A tier. Wait. Yeah, he's an A tier. The reason why Coil is an A tier for me is because he makes your rig not work, and sometimes when I play against him and he gets me, I sometimes forget that my stun doesn't work, and I'll try to throw it at him, and I just keep forgetting. So that's one of the reasons why he's A. I mean, you can see him in the dark because he's just all lit up and stuff, but he's not weaker than Franco, so I'm gonna put him A tier. But he does have electric traps. I don't know, I may change it. Mother Gooseberry. Mother Gooseberry is an A tier above Coil, because she will cause bleeding, and you will not stop bleeding until you find a bandage. I mean, you will stop eventually, but if you don't want it more critical, then you'll need to find a bandage. The bleeding effect is very more dangerous, in my opinion, than the rig, than whatever the rig. He takes away your rig. Mainly because health is more important than your rig. So yeah, that's why she's above Coil. Okay. The Giants. These... The Giants are the biggest campers in this game to me, because they are always there. They're the most important item in the map. And they annoy me so much. Especially when you're getting chased by multiple people. I'm gonna put the big runs above Coil. Just because more of them can spawn. Okay, next up is the Berserker. Berserker, I think, is a... I think he's a B tier. Just simply because he's blind. All you gotta do is just sneak around him. But the thing is that he will randomly swing. And if you're in a tight place and he randomly swings, half of your health is just gone. So I'm gonna put him in B tier above Franco. Let's see. Pouncer. I know a lot of people call Pouncer annoying, and she is. And she's the main thing that scares me in this game. You can scare her off, but she'll just go to another one. And she doesn't despawn. She's there, whether you like it or not. So for that, I'm gonna give her a C tier. Wait, no. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna give her a C tier. She's sneaky. So yeah, I'm gonna give her a C tier. Hammerhead or hard grunts. I like to call them hammerheads because they have that little thing on their mask. I'm gonna give them... They're like the better version of the normal grunts. This is kind of difficult because they're kind of like a giant but little. Oh yeah, and they can climb under certain obstacles than the giant can, so I'm gonna put them above giant because they can get through tight vent ducts or whatever those little spaces are called than the giants can. So they're more agile than the giants. So that's why I'm putting them above giants. The giants are more campers though. They are more campers than the heavy grunts. Pusher, one of my favorite expop. Pusher is not that strong. And it kind of pains me to say this, but he's a D tier. Just simply because of his he makes you insane and he makes you face the Skinner man. But that's really all he does. He just kind of, hey, look at my gas. I'm gonna go now. That's it. And he despawns so quickly. But I guess his one redeeming factor is that he spawns more frequently, I think. I mean, I see him a lot more. But if it wasn't for that reason, I would put him at F. But no, he's D. The normal grunt. Just a normal grunt. I'm gonna put them above Pouncer, because they're just the normal dude you face, the first person you see in the tutorial. You know, just stay in the dark, sneak around them. You know, don't make a noise. They won't bother you. Anyway, Skinner Man. He can go through walls. He can teleport. But it's only when you're insane. That's it. And it's kind of hard to get insane in this game. I mean, it's easy, but once you figure out what to do, you don't really face him as much. And the only time when he's a problem is when you're like 2 or 1 bar health, which is most of the time never. So I'm gonna put him above Pusher. It's because Pusher doesn't really necessarily hurt you. He just kind of here. Let me send my boss after you. Okay, scapegoats. Scapegoats, just an F. Just hit him with the microwave trigger, and then make sure he doesn't see you so he won't hit you. Please do not let him see you when you activate the microwave tracker, because he will run at you and hit you. Make sure you are hidden, or you have a stun. Other than that, that's it. That's how you beat Scapegoat. Who is this? Oh, Screamer. Screamer is the most annoying expop in the game for me. More than Pouncer. But he's not really that hard to face. Just don't make noise, so I'm a he's a Scapegoats are above him. What am I doing? Just don't make noise. Oh wait, hold on. I think he's a D tier actually. And I'll tell you why. Because if you're being chased by someone and you're holding an objective item and you accidentally trigger him, he will make you drop your item, forcing you to run away and hide, and to wait out whoever's coming after you just to go out and pick up your item again. So that's why I put Screamer at D. He's the most annoying expop for me in this game, and I hate triggering him. Night Hunter is above Jaeger. How do I put you above? And the reason is, 1, he does not despawn. So you're stuck with him forever, whether you like it or not. 2, he takes away the biggest ally of the reagents, which is the dark. He just completely takes that away. So I don't know what else to say. Those are like the 2 biggest factors that makes him so deadly. And you have to know where he is at all times. Oh yeah, also I forgot to mention that he will crouch down. So you kind of have to look down to see him too. And he'll look side to side for a couple of seconds. So he is a little bit... He does crouch in corners sometimes, and you won't know when he's there, but he'll see you. Yeah, he just takes away the biggest... Anyway, I'm gonna stop repeating myself. Anyway, imposters. Imposters, nah. They're like the bottomest of the bottom of D tier. Just simply because they can... Nah, I think he's above Screamer. What? Nah. Screamer's above Imposter. Okay, once you know Imposter and how to pin them out, how to find them, they're really easy to counter. You just gotta throw a bottle at them or just dodge them. That's it, and they'll just run off. And most of the time they're buggy anyway, so... They're the bottomest of the bottom of D tier. Okay, these are just reskins, so... I'm not gonna include them. Anyway, if you like this video, then leave a like. Anyways, I might make more. See ya.